Yes, of course, we all know the expression that revenge is a dish best served cold. But damn it, it seems that actor and comedian Chris Rock has truly internalized this truth. Why? Well, because he waited a whole year since the infamous Oscars slap involving Chris and Will Smith. And now, after all this time, the actor has finally broken his silence on the incident, completely destroying Smith and his wife Jada during his live performance, which was broadcast on Netflix. And I'm sure no one expected what Chris Rock had to say. In my opinion, his blow was very cunning and possibly even more painful than the one Will Smith dealt a year ago. And now the question is, how will the actor respond, and will he be able to respond at all? Hello everyone, this is More with Stars, and we're starting. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos about your favorite celebrities, and let's get started. So, to refresh your memory, let me remind you in a few words what happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock almost a year ago. And what happened then was as follows. During his performance as one of the hosts of the 2022 Oscars ceremony, Chris Rock decided to make fun of Will Smith's wife Jada Pinkett Smith's hairstyle, or rather the complete absence of any hairstyle on her head. It should be noted that the actress has been having hair problems for many years and eventually shaved her head. And then Chris Rock made a joke, saying, "I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next movie, Soldier Jane 2. For those who don't know, it's a 1997 movie with Demi Moore, where the main character shaves her head. Well, after this prank, Smith went on stage and slapped Chris Rock hard. By the way, what do you think about this situation? Be sure to write to us in the comments, we will be interested. So in the end, Smith did receive his Oscar and apologized to Chris, and then apologized again after some time. But of course, that incident caused a huge resonance, with the general public siding with Smith, while Hollywood professionals took the opposite side and began to push him out of projects. And a year later, when the situation seemed to have long been resolved and Smith returned to big screen movies and everything, it was time for a retaliatory strike from Chris Rock. He literally performed his live show in front of a huge audience that night. This episode was also broadcast on Netflix, where he told his version of the story. And Chris Rock didn't hold back in his words, to say the least. So let's listen to what he said. "Tonight, I'm going to try to put on a show without offending anyone. You never know who that might provoke," Rock said at the beginning of the special. You know, do people say that words hurt? Well, anyone who says that has never been punched in the face. Many people asked me after the slap, did it hurt? Damn right, it still hurts. I have summertime ringing in my ears, but I'm not a whiner, and you'll never see me on Oprah's show, it's not going to happen. No, I took this hit like professional boxer Pacquiao," said Chris. The actor continued, "I know you can't say this on camera, but Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. This guy appears in movies without a shirt on. You'll never see me doing a movie without a shirt on." Then Chris Rock started firing heavy artillery. The actor claimed that he has had a feud with the Smith family since 2016. One of the reasons for this feud is Jada Pinkett Smith's affair with her son's friend. Again, a quote, "Everyone knows what the hell happened," said Rock. "Everyone who knows me knows I had nothing to do with it. For those of you who don't know, maybe you don't know, but Will Smith's wife slept with her son's friend. Okay, I wouldn't talk about this crap, but for some reason they put it on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something like this. We were all lied to, everyone was lied to here," Rock said. Then Chris Rock went off with words and expressions that we simply can't quote here, but if we speak politically correctly, Chris Rock said that Will Smith's wife did much more harm to him, Chris, than he did to him. The comedian said that everyone around was making fun of Will because of his wife's infidelity, and he, Chris Rock, wanted to call Smith and discuss it with him, but he wouldn't pick up the phone. Again, this is our wording because Chris Rock's lexicon is, to put it mildly, not for YouTube. Further, Rock claimed that the animosity between the two actors began in 2016 when Pinkett Smith called for a boycott of the Oscars after her husband was not nominated for his blockbuster film Concussion. "No one's saying anything to her," Chris Rock said about Jada Pinkett Smith. "She said, 'Chris, you should boycott.' I said, 'I'll tell you what, you don't go.' And then this guy is like, 'What, it's a boycott? You're not going to the Oscars? Because you weren't invited?' And he gets mad. You know, some people don't like to hear the truth. "What the F, I've spent my whole career trying to help Will Smith," Rock said, seasoning his speech with a lot of not very politically correct or censored words and expressions. Thus, the actor tried to simply smear Jada Pinkett Smith and Will himself, portraying him as some kind of villain, and even with a heel. And what's more, he did it exactly during the new Oscars, when everyone had long forgotten about the situation. So now Will Smith and his spouse will have to respond somehow or experience another wave of negativity. And if before he spoke from above, so to speak, now Chris Rock obviously aimed at the masses to set them against a former favorite. In short, the retaliation was very harsh, unexpected, somewhere insidious, but now we are waiting for the continuation of the long-forgotten story. That's all for today. Write your opinion on this situation in the comments and whether the Smiths can come up with a response to Chris Rock. If you don't want to miss anything, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. Thank you all for watching, until next time.